Hello everybody! My name is Blocks and 1.20 is... Got you good, didn't I? Welcome to a yearly tradition on the channel where after the day of Minecraft Live, we try to cover the entirety of the event and just try to analyze it and break it down. Now, since I know that you guys aren't here for me just blabbering on, just talking about not important stuff, I'll get this introduction done real quick. So we're going to be covering, as I said, the entirety of Minecraft Live, this 1 hour and 51 minute live stream that you can see over here. Of course, we're going to be going over that stuff that's mostly relevant. We'll even go over some stuff that's not necessarily relevant, but we'll go over pretty much everything that you can properly imagine. These stuff will be layered from least important to most important. I don't like using those words, but that's just how I can describe it. Now, after we get into the update itself, because of course, they announced an update, we're going to be just going in, the serial order as to what they showed us. I'm not going to be doing anything fancy in there. If you guys want to check out anything specific, there will be chapters linked in the description as well as this live stream over here if you guys want to check out the entire thing in its entirety. But with all that being said, I'm not gonna have you waiting around here for any longer. Let's jump straight into the analyzer. Now, to begin off, we actually have some really good news because unlike last year, this year we don't necessarily have too much unrelevant stuff to go over because usually these Minecraft live events are about 3 hours in size, but as you can see right here, this year they brought it down to about 2 hours, even a little less than that. So there's a lot less not so relevant stuff that I need to go over. So yeah, that's actually quite a nice thing. But even still, I do have this one thing that I want to talk about because it does look a little bit fun, which is the Batman DLC. Not necessarily a lot of stuff that I need to explain here, and I guess I'll let the video play out in the background as I talk over it. But of course, it's as much as what you would expect in a Batman DLC. It's everything to do with Batman and the Joker and stuff like that. I mean, there's a really slim chance that we might play this. Batman is my most favorite hero of all time. So again, as I said, it might be a small chance, but there is a chance that we might check this out a little bit later. Now, speaking of DLCs, let's move over to Minecraft Dungeons. Now, even though you can probably see a little bit of a sneak peek right here, that's completely fine because even though there's a little bit of stuff to go over, it's not a whole deal, and you don't need to sit here through about 10 minutes to get all of it. So as I said, Minecraft Dungeons, it's a completely published game by right now, and the only way you can keep it more entertaining is with DLCs, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing with the Fauna and Fair DLC, which comes out on the 19th of October, which is incredibly quick. In fact, as you're watching this video on the day that it comes out, it's going to be in about 3 days of time, which is, like as I said, really quick. Now, the Fauna and Fair DLC, as the name suggests, it's going to be coming out with a lot of fauna and a lot of fair. In fact, if I let the video play out just for a little bit, they're gonna be rolling into a lot of the designs for various amount of blocks that they're gonna be adding to the Fauna and Fair DLC. The DLC is also going to be coming out with a bunch of fair life related emotes and flares as well, which you're, again, as you can see right here, going to be able to use in game as well. Another really cool thing about the new update that they're going to be rolling out is the tree chop tangle. Hopefully that wasn't a tongue twister. Anyway, though, as you can see right here, it's going to be about going through the jungle biome that was added previously. And fun fact, this is going to be a free DLC. So if you own the Minecraft Dungeons, and yep, I'm gonna go back because it's not going to be fun talking over stuff that's not there. But anyway, as I was saying, that if you own Minecraft Dungeons already, this is going to be completely free. So if you haven't been able to play the jungle DLC previously, you're going to be able to play through this completely free. This filler right here, in my opinion, is honestly the best update that they're going to be rolling out in terms of the Fauna and Fair DLC, which is going to be the Enchantment Smith. The Enchantment Smith is going to be a new mob that you're going to be adding to your camp, and for a little bit of cost of gold, I believe, as you can see right here, you're going to be able to re-roll your enchantment, which actually sounds quite fun. If I was playing Minecraft Dungeons, which I'm not, I can definitely see how how incredibly necessary that can be for playing the game. Along with this, though, they're also going to be having a multiplayer version of the new of the tower bit that they added last year. again, as I said, I don't play Minecraft Dungeons. I don't necessarily know a lot about it, but from what I can understand, they added this tower back in the last update that they did, or something like that, and now they're going to be adding a multiplayer version to it and stuff like that. And the final bit of, I guess, explaining that I need to do, I guess we can do it on this screen right here, is that of course, since it is October, they're going to be rolling out a Spooky Fest. Now I believe the Spooky Fest is going to be a an event where you can just by playing the game, you're going to be able to earn a lot of tools and armors based off of, spookiness. So that is that. And with all that being said, though, that is going to be wrapping it up for Minecraft Dungeons. And now we have Minecraft Legends. Now, if you've been around the Minecraft channel, circle and stuff like that, you definitely know that Minecraft Legends is definitely a game that they have been teasing for the better part of the last 2-ish months. And yeah, on Minecraft Live this year, they have complete information and dump, as I like to call it. So we have a bunch of information about Minecraft Legends, so strap in, because this is going to be an overhaul of information. Beginning off in Legends, this is the place that you spawn in. This is called the Well of Fate. This is the center part of the world, or as I like to call it, 0-0. When you spawn into this world, you will be greeted by 3 hosts, as they're called. As you can see right here, these are the 3 hosts that you will be meeting at the Well of Fate. So I guess I will go left to right. So this fella right on here on the left is called Foresight, as you can probably tell by the amount of eyes that this guy has. In the middle, this big fella right here is called Action, and this person on the right here is called Knowledge, obviously, with that big brain. So these hosts are meant to represent the 3 ways that you think and do your stuff in Minecraft, which of course, I kind of do agree with them here. So you first of all see something, so that's Foresight, then you think about it as to what you're going to be doing with that, and crafting stuff and stuff like that, which is Knowledge, and finally when you take that action is, of course, Action. These guys will guide you through your Minecraft Legends experience and basically tell you that you should be doing this, that you shouldn't be doing that, and stuff like that. Now, along with these 3 folks right here, you also get 3 starter tools in your Minecraft Legends journey. And the first of these 3 starter tools are called the Flame of Creation, basically meaning that you can just place down spawners to spawn in new friends that you'll be able to use across the world, and of course with your fight with the piglins. And speaking of friends, you'll be able to make these friends come with you. I guess in certain situations, if these friends are able to fight with you, make them fight alongside with you, you will be able to use this banner of courage to make them follow you and do help with you, with your fighting against the piglin and just overall following you. And finally, we have the loot. It's just the loot. Probably not what you expected, but if you play this loot, allies around the world, because of course if you play Minecraft, and of course I hate the ally, you would know that they love music, and if you just play this loot, all the allies will gather around you, and you can actually assign them to for your purposes. You can make them break trees down and just gather resources for you and just help you out in that way. Now, moving on to other stuff, of course, if you watched any of the trailers, you would know that piglins are worst nightmare when it comes to Minecraft Legends, and that then they of course had to elaborate on the piglins. So let's take a look at the piglins. So right here you can actually see one of the skills that I actually really love that they use for Minecraft Legends, piglin display. So as you can see here, this is the 4 stages of piglin, and I believe what they told us that when piglins come into the overworld, I guess invade your overworld in Minecraft Legends, they're in this oh dear form right here. Of course, the total zombie is a zombie piglin, which you can probably see in the regular Minecraft game. Now let's move on to this big old thing right here, right? About in the bottom left side of the screen where my cursor is right here. So this is the LA boxes that you'll see around the world, and this is actually a look at how your screen will look when you're playing Minecraft Legends, because this is your first sneak peek into the gameplay of Minecraft Legends. So these LA boxes are what you're going to be getting all of your loot for Minecraft Legends from. As you can see right here, Pete right here has gotten a bunch of stuff, and you can find all of these stuff in this alley box right here. Other than that, though, not necessarily a lot more about Legends, but basically what they did tell us is quite a lot. Other than that, we also have, you know, the small features such as, you know, certain weeds that if you run across them, you will get a certain speed boost, and if you jump on a certain plant-like pad, you'll get incredibly high jump boost, which you can actually use to jump around forest, trees, and yeah, just move around really agilely and stuff like that. Now piglins, of course, will attack you in your world. In fact, if I just fast forward just a little bit, as you can see right here, this is a piglin nether portal. Of course, it is just a nether portal, and this is the piglin growth right here. Of course, your goal across Minecraft Legends will be to take these down, because piglins are trying to invade your overworld, and you just do not like that. And also, please ignore this buffering screen. I hate it as well. So yeah, basically here you can build some towers. These are arrow towers, which will attack these piglins with arrows, and slowly but surely you can make your way into your, the deeper into the piglin base. And actually, one of your main goals is to break down the portal. As you can see right here, the portal is at 100% health. If you break this portal down, that it basically means that their base is completely eliminated, and that's your main goal. I can definitely see why they call this an action, the strategy action game, or whatever they call it. But yeah, that's basically everything about Minecraft Legends that they said. It's quite a lot. Actually, I really do like the fact that they highlighted so much about a game that's not the original Minecraft. So actually, that's quite nice. But now, probably one of the more important stuff that you came to this video for. Let's go to the mob vote. Now I'm gonna have all of these people looking into the envelope right here before I just say everything that I need to say. So this year's mob vote, if you hadn't kept up with it, included 3 mobs, which were the Sniffer, the Rascal, and the Tough Golem. I'll just go over them incredibly briefly. So the Rascal was a deep underground mob, which would give you a special gift if you found it about 3 times while playing hide and seek with it. The Sniffer is a mob that will, if you find it underground, find the egg for it, excuse me, you can hatch it on the ground, and then it will hatch into a sniffer, which will be sniffing out a seed of an ancient plant that you can place down and grow and use it for your own needs. Quite nice. And then you finally have the Tough Golem, which would be a golem made out of tough. It took a genius to find that one out. But it can hold your items and occasionally come back to life. Now this year's mob vote, even though all of those mobs sound absolutely amazing, one was the clear-cut winner even before the mob vote was officially live, which was, I'm not gonna say it. Now before we flip over to the winner itself, I guess I did promise you guys on the community tab. If you don't keep up with that, please make sure to do so. But I told you guys I would say which one I voted for. So this year you had the option to vote on 3 different places, or more so 2, because both the Minecraft Java Edition launcher and the Minecraft.net page both rely on your Microsoft account. So I had more of a 2-place opportunity to vote. But anyway, on both places I voted for the Rascal. I personally think that the Rascal has an incredibly great idea behind it. I don't know, it just sounded a lot more fun to me than compared to the other mobs. However, the mob that won, I guess I'll let the video say it itself. Bring on the winner, and it is the Sniffer. Of course, congratulations to the Sniffer. I honestly do not think that it's a bad idea. In fact, it was my second choice for the winner for the mob vote, but I personally wanted the Rascal, but again, have no complaints with the rascal, the sniffer. In fact, as you can see right here, this is the sniffer. Of course, there would have been a picture on screen when I first said it. But yeah, also, by the way, these are not its eyes. It's an incredibly big nostril. But this is his eye, and this is an earlobe. And this is his big old mouth. When I saw it, I thought that these were his eyes and this was his mouth. It turns out that this is the actual eye. Regardless, the sniffer won. But now, we have some incredibly big news. And now, for the moment that you've been waiting since the intro. Minecraft 1.20 is... Minecraft 1.20. Yeah, that was incredibly anticlimactic now, wasn't it? But yeah, that's basically tied in with what they've decided to do with Minecraft 1.20 itself. So I guess I'll explain to you Mojang's decision on Minecraft 1.20. Basically, this year, what they have decided to do is that they first of all have not decided on a name for the update yet, and they also are only showing us the features that they have basically completed and will be rolled out incredibly shortly at Minecraft Live, because in previous years, if you watch Minecraft Live, they show us the entirety of the update and all the big features that they want to produce that year, and that puts a incredibly big goal in front of them, and while chasing that goal, it causes a lot of stress at the office. And I do agree with what decision that they've gone with, is that they're only going to be showing the features that is basically ready to be rolled out. And in fact, that also ties into another thing that I have to announce here, is that the first snapshots and I guess the first betas for Minecraft 1.20 will roll out like incredibly fast. It's going to be like in about 2 to 3 days. Basically, when the Minecraft Dungeons DLC will also roll out. That's a nice tie-in right there. But yeah, that's basically how they're going to be doing Minecraft 1.20. But seeing what type of features that there is going to be in Minecraft 1.20, I dub this update Dangling and Decor, D&D, in not the way that you're probably thinking. But anyway, those self-proclaimed titles aside, let's move into the first feature that they showed us at Minecraft Live, on Minecraft 1.20. So I'll let the video play out for a little bit. I'll let this man explain in silence, and we can see it right here. As you can see right here, we have Steve, we have Alex, the default skins for Minecraft, which, again, if you load up Minecraft, you can probably see that these two exist there pretty much permanently. But since these are also standing by them, you can probably assume where we're going. We're going to be saying that these are going to be the other Minecraft default skins. Now, unlike Steve and Alex, we don't necessarily have a name for all of these people, but I guess slowly but surely the community will come up with names and stuff like that. But for the moment being, we have a lot more default skins, which I completely approve of, because I feel like just default skins are good, okay? Being able to just roll up with a skin is incredibly nice, and I like this change. Anyway, let's move on to the new features. And so next up, we have hanging signs. Actually, probably one of my pretty much really wanted features were hanging signs. It's really annoying, the fact that you properly cannot have a sign attaching to any hanging block, honestly, and signs are meant to be hanging. Like, I honestly don't even know what took them so long, but now that they have added it, it's going to be incredibly fun to look at. So as you can see right here, hanging signs right here, looking really nice. So these are made with the stripped version of each wood type, and you can actually make them with every single wood type. I'll let the video play out in the background so we can explain to you guys a little bit more as to what these are. But basically, you can hang them for anywhere you like, and there's 3 variants to these hanging blocks. So first of all, we have the one that's that you guys saw there was from directly underneath something, and there we go. Another version of the dangling sign here is the dangling from the side of a block, which has another look, as you can see right here. Since I'm assuming that's oak maybe it looks a little different than what it's meant to be, but it's a little bit of a oak, just a plank right here that leads into the dangling sign, which looks really nice. And finally, the version of the dangling sign, which looks incredible. Also, why am I calling them dangling? It's called hanging. Anyway, but the best version, in my opinion, which I'm probably going to be using, I'll also pause the video real quick, is the hanging from the side of a fence. I believe they also said that this can also apply to chains as well, and this look is incredible. As I said, when we pop into Minecraft, to use Minecraft 1.20 and its new features, this is something that I really want to try out, and I'm really excited by this. But anyway, let's move on to the new features. Next up, straight from the jungle, we have the bamboo wood set. I mean, it only makes sense since in the game you can make sticks out of bamboo. It only makes sense the fact that you can make wood out of it as well. Now, I don't necessarily know how they're going to be using it. Is bamboo considered a wood type now? Like, can you just break down bamboo and make it into wood? Regardless of the implications of that, we have a bamboo wood set, and this is how it looks like. I don't necessarily know which is which because, of course, we probably don't have a bamboo log because bamboo is the log, I would assume. So I'm assuming all of these are planks and, of course, fences, trapdoors, and that's a new, again, of course, with every single wood type, we need to have a different trapdoor design. This trapdoor design reminds me of scaffolding, which is meant to be the case, I'm assuming, and it looks really nice. I actually approve of the trapdoor designs of it, so incredibly likable. Now I am waiting for a special type of block because the bamboo wood set comes with a unique block of its own, as we can see right here. But anyway, as you can see right here, this is the incredibly unique block that comes with the bamboo wood set, the bamboo mosaic. I believe that's how you say it properly. Incredible looking block, can I just say. And I'm not gonna play the audio because this is gonna get hairy, but Agnes says something which I was saying the exact same thing before she said it, but these are incredible floor walks. Can you imagine the floor design that you can make out of these things? It looks so incredible. And you best believe when we roll into 1.20, this is going to go in my wall. I will crack down a jungle to make a floor out of the bamboo mosaic. Anyway, though, let's move on to the other few features. Or I mean, well, technically not, because we're not necessarily done with the bamboo wood set just yet, because of course with a wood set it needs to come with boats, excluding of course nether wood and stuff like that. But we have rafts, because of course if you're making a boat out of bamboo, it's not going to be a boat, it's going to be a raft. Now, as you can probably see, we also can attach boats to rafts as well. I'll just, I guess, let the video play out as well. But as you can see right here, you can ride rafts just like those. And honestly, I really dig the raft design. It looks incredible. The fact that you just sit on the raft, a little bit dangerous, but again, looks really nice. But yeah, just good thoughts on raft. Let's actually move on to another feature. And can I just say how flippin' anticipated this one was? We have the Chisled Bookshelves. Now, before we get into the implications, I'm assuming the way that you make the Chisled Bookshelves is by taking the bookshelf and maybe just carving it out with, I don't know, maybe shears or something like that. Regardless of how you make it, this, first of all, looks incredible, and the usage of it is going to be fantastic. As you can see right here in the video, you can store enchanted books in these bookshelves. So no longer do you need to have a chest by your enchanting setup. You can literally have bookshelves. In fact, actually, that actually brings up a good question. Can you use these bookshelves with enchanted books around your enchanting setup to get level 30? That is going to be a really fun experiment that we do in 1.20. But regardless, this is probably one of the most sensible changes that they made in the last 12 years of the game, because if you have a bookshelf, why can you not place down books in them? It only makes sense, right? Anyway, though, the final thing about the chiseled bookshelves is that, of course, with regular bookshelves, as like those, you can also grab a redstone signal with these chiseled bookshelves, and have a secret stairway or like secret entrance. In fact, they did show us one of those. If I skip a little bit into this feature right here, there we go. It took me a little bit of time to actually find it out, but as you can see right here, the person grabs all of the books and it opens into a secret passageway. Again, probably one of the most the best uses for these chiseled bookshelves, apart from the fact that you can actually store these enchanted books. Anyway, let's move on to which I believe will be our last feature of this video, so let's get straight into it. And so finally, last but absolutely not least, we have the camels. So, of course, camels, as you would probably assume, spawn in the desert, as you can see right here, and it is an incredibly tall animal, as you can see right here. So here we can see two of the developers right here, and both of them, first of all, look at each other really menacingly. But can we pause it right here? We can absolutely do it. So as, even though it might be a little bit of a small window, quite literally, you can see right here that both of these developers are riding on the camel simultaneously. This is actually quite big if you haven't played Minecraft before, which I would probably assume that you have. That you cannot ride on an animal that goes on the land and have two people riding it simultaneously. Now, I don't know if you're going to be, just like the boat, are you able to equip like another entity, like in general, on the camel, or like does it have to be two players? Either way, this is incredibly big, and I do like this change where you can actually ride a camel with two people, which you couldn't do previously. And can we just pause to just marvel at the fact that this dude, just bobs his head up and down while riding? It's like it adds so much character. It's like he's always like just rapping as he's going through the land. Again, as you can see, he's just bobbing his head. Here you can see an incredibly big feature of the camel. So of course camels are incredibly big. So moving from their agility is not good. Okay, we understand that. Cool. So going from side to side isn't going to be the best way to go, as they're incredibly slow. But oh god, why do I always miss it? But anyway, but when you're riding with the camel on an incredibly flat plane, the camel actually goes in really fast. In fact, if you come across rivers, or as you can see right here, ravines like these, as you can see right there, the camel can quite literally dash across, because that's its ability when what it's called, the dash. It can dash across ravines, sometimes even rivers, and yeah, that's incredibly helpful. And the last thing that I want to show you guys, which is, or should I say second to last, even though it probably won't be showing up in this clip right here. Of course, since the camel is a passive animal, it's not known to attack you. Hopefully, I hope that they do not add this in the game later on. But the camel is a passive animal, and you can actually breed it with cactus. Since it lives in the desert, it actually eats cactus, which I don't know if it's good for it. They do it in real life as well. Again, I don't know if that's good for them, but they do it and they breed by using that. Now, again, this is going to be the last feature that we show off in this video, but the camel is so tall to the point where hostile mobs cannot attack you while you're riding the camel. If I just let the video play right here, you can see those husks, like the husk that the bag developer right here killed. The husk couldn't attack them. It was looking straight at them, but it couldn't attack them, and they just killed them with their, I'm assuming, like somewhat sharpness enchant diamond sword. Again, so if you're, I guess, just strolling out, in the desert, just going through the world, always use a camel, because hostile mobs are not going to be able to do anything to you. Of course, that doesn't go for the skeletons, because they shoot you, and or the enderman, because although they haven't showed us, because the enderman is incredibly tall, they might be able to attack you. But regardless, this is quite a great feature. But with all that being said though, guys, that is going to be doing it for this year's Minecraft Live Analysis and Breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like button, and if you guys want to stick around for next year's Minecraft live analysis and breakdown and just more videos by me in general, make sure to subscribe button and turn on notifications. But with all that being said, guys, that's gonna do it for this year's Minecraft live. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.